As we head to the back end of the schedule, we actually have a great weekend on the injury front with many top talents returning, while only a single factory rider hits the disabled list. Thanks for tuning in to another RotoMoto injury report brought to you by O'Neal. Let's start with the guy that is out this weekend, and he was actually out last weekend as well, and that is Jett Reynolds. The Pro Circuit rookie was actually a last-minute scratch at Southwick last weekend after reportedly contracting food poisoning despite qualifying 15th on the day, and he will again miss this weekend as he recovers. A bit of speculation and bench racing here, but it is not a well-kept secret that it seems the 124 and Pro Circuit will not be continuing their relationship after the end of the 2023 campaign. The team has been keeping Carson Mumford on reserve for an injury rather than adding a fifth bike under the tent. So with Ryder D, Shimoda, Hammaker, and a high-profile guy returning this weekend, this could spell the end of Reynolds' season and relationship with the green team, which would be a disappointing turn after such a dominating amateur career with the squad. The high-profile guy I'm referring to, of course, is Austin Forkner, set to return this weekend. After qualifying fastest at A1 but crashing violently down the start straight, Austin missed the remainder of the Supercross season and the first 6 rounds of the outdoor series with a torn ACL as well as other damage to his right knee and a break of his hand. Forkner has been back on the bike since at least the end of May, giving him 6 or so weeks on the bike before jumping back into the series following his teammate Seth Hammaker, who returned 2 weeks ago at Redbud. Austin has 10 motos to score enough points to qualify for the SMX finale, which is no doubt fueling his return here. He starts with just a single point after his round 1 exit and is currently 119 points out of the top 20 to auto-qualify and just 86 from the tail end of the top 30 to make the LCQ cut. In addition to the 55, the 33 will also be returning this year as Pierce Brown makes his 2023 Pro Motocross debut in Millville after a late season crash knocked him out of the last 2 rounds of Supercross, in addition to keeping him out of the first 6 rounds outdoors with a broken hand. Pierce missed the Anaheim 1 main event as well after getting banged up in the opening heat race. He closed out the 2022 Supercross season on a high with back-to-back podiums. This year, Brown has yet to reach the podium, but was much more consistent in the main events, with a worse result of just 8th on the West Coast with 3 top 5s in 5 rounds. Brown is currently 27th in SMX points, so he should safely make the LCQ cut, but no doubt he wants to make up the gap to Nate Thrasher, who is currently sitting 20th overall, just 22 points ahead of the TLD Gas rider. Preston Kilroy also returns for the Club MX Yamaha squad after missing the last 2 rounds after a practice crash before Redbud. No details were released by the team, so it is assumed to be just banged up and sore. Joshua Varize also returns this season to the AEO KTM squad after breaking his collarbone at Thunder Valley back at the beginning of June. And finally, Robbie Wageman returns after a first moto crash at the first outdoor round left him with a separated shoulder. Robbie notably left the Team Solitaire Yamaha squad to sign with BarX Suzuki so that he would have the chance to race the outdoor circuit with team support, so it is really encouraging to see him return here and get a chance to line up for the final 5 rounds of the series. Robbie is sitting just 8 points out of the SMX LCQ, so just a few solid motos would put the 59 comfortably into the playoff for the playoff. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more breaking news and analysis like this, and like the video on your way out and if you think Suzuki should add eStart. Thanks as always for watching RotoMoto. My name is Donnie. Keep it pinned to the weekend.